Yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. Apologies once again for a little bit of a delay, but I'm here now, and going to get on with this preview. Obviously, Chelsea versus the Bees for this Saturday in the Premier. Obviously, they're playing later, of course, Chelsea as well, playing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. So I may chat with my guest about that as well at some stage. So I've got Hanno on again today, so I'll bring him on in a little while. I just want to get through one or two quick things to do with the Bees before we move on to this. So I'll just bring these articles up quickly here. And obviously the first one's to do with obviously a transfer that I was talking about last 2 or 3 days, few days. I've been obviously going into all this, so I might as well go into it. Some more developments here about Cancellieri from Lazio. And so I'll just we read this article quickly and go through this slightly before we move on. Report Cancellieri close to £18 million Brentford move. Because, of course, we've already got one player through the door, a new striker. So Kaya Fiore is in. We got him in. And we're after this guy and another one. And there's another striker, of course, I mentioned on the stream yesterday. Was it Jeff Ekator? I can't even think of his it's a strange Ekator or something. I think he's Jeff Ekator from Genoa. But obviously this guy is looking like it's going to happen. I was saying there was conflicting reports whether he was coming or whether it was going to happen, this deal. But it looks like it's very close to being confirmed. And it's like they said it was going to go up to 18 million. We put a bid in of 15 mil, which was obviously in euros. But they put it up to 18, which is what was mentioned before. He'd already agreed personal terms, apparently, with the Bees. So we just sort of obviously had to pay a little bit extra than what we originally bid. Pardon me. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Lazio winger Matteo Cancellieri is close to joining Brentford for 18 million euros. La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that Lazio winger Cancellieri is on the verge of joining Premier League side Brentford for 18 million euros. According to the report, the two clubs are expected to finalise the deal in the coming hours. So it looks like we could have another player through the door before we play Saturday. Could be another player involved in that match on Saturday. But we'll see. Obviously, we don't know exactly how long this will take. Lazio want to replace Cancellieri with Rayan. Bian Cocciolesti have already identified Rayan of Vasco da Gama as the ideal replacement for Cancellieri. Lazio have already offered 25 million euros, but the request from the Brazilian club is 35 million. Lazio have already made big changes in the January window by selling Valentin Castellanos to West Ham and Matteo Guendouzi to Fenerbahce, while signing Petar Ratkov from RB Salzburg and Kenneth Taylor of Ajax. More adjustments to the team will be made in the coming days as aside from Cancellieri, Nuno Tavares could also lead the Olympico with Besiktas, and Al Ittihad interested in him. Of course, ex-Arsenal player Nuno Tavares. I'm sure everyone remembers him at Arsenal. According to Gazzetta, the ex-Arsenal defender has prioritised a move to the Saudi Pro League, where he'd earn 8 million euros. But Lazio would rather send him to Turkey, as Besiktas are ready to sign him on loan with an option to buy for 10 million euros. Alfonso Pedraza is the designated replacement for Tavares. Lazio have already reached an agreement for a transfer in June as his Villarreal contract expires at the end of the season. But a Serie A side could still sign the Spaniard this month by paying just €1 million. Right, so there's that. So it looks like this is happening now for Cancellieri. It's going to happen in the next few hours, they reckon. So watch this space. Let's, obviously I'll be probably doing another stream later if this actually happens later today. I will do another stream confirming all this, that it's happened, it's gone through. So, we could be looking at another player playing on Saturday, possibly, if it goes through today. But there is this other article I'll just read as well quickly, and then I'll bring Anna on. Stefan Borson, this is why Brentford could be forced to agree new deal. Oh, that's not. Is that the one? I might have another one. Yeah, sorry, that is the one. Right, yes, this is why Brentford could be forced to agree new deals. Big issue revealed. Brentford are currently on course to qualify for European football following their strong performances this season. Brentford were one of the pre-season favourites for relegation. We all knew, didn't we? Well, that's what people were saying. I never really had that opinion. But me being a Bees fan, even though we got Keith Andrews as manager, I still knew we weren't relegation fodder. But this was other people's opinions, and fair enough. It's what they think, but I knew different. I didn't think we'd be fifth in the Premier, but I knew we weren't relegation favourites. Following the departure of Thomas Frank for Tottenham over the summer. What's going on? Fuck off. Sorry about that. I was trying to get rid of this advert and it just come up. Anyway, however, Keith Andrews has been heavily praised for his work at the GTEC Community Stadium since taking over from Frank. The Bees secured a 3-0 victory over Sunderland in their latest Premier League outing, helping them move up to fifth in the table. Igor Thiago has been linked with a move away from Brentford following his form in recent months, having registered 17 goals in 22 appearances this season. How European qualification could impact Brentford financially. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Brentford could be forced to strengthen their squad. Well, I always knew that would have to happen. If we got a European spot, that's pretty obvious we'd have to strengthen their squad as European qualification could create a big issue, or would create a big issue. A fifth-placed finish could once again be enough to qualify for the Champions League this season, depending on England's coefficient ranking. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider about how European qualification can impact Brentford, Borson said the Conference League, especially with their stadium, is probably neutral in terms of it being experienced, but they need a bigger squad. That would cause some problems because that would have cost. They probably wouldn't generate that much, but they could get to the latter stages of the Conference League. Europa League, they are probably unlikely to get past, say, the quarterfinals. There's a big issue with the squad. That would make a little bit of money, but they would have to invest more in the squad. They would probably end up paying quite a lot of bonuses. It might not be that great for them financially. Champions League is clearly transformational, but it's very unlikely. Yes, they're in fifth now, but they're pretty unlikely to finish fifth, I would say. I'd probably agree. Why Brentford could face issue under new Premier League rules. Borson revealed Brentford are likely to only be able to spend 70% of their revenue on squad costs if they were to qualify for Europe this season. Because of the way that we think that the system is set up with squad cost ratios, we haven't seen the rules yet because they've not been published by the Premier League formally. But it appears that you get treated the same if you're in the Conference League as you do if you're in the Champions League. I.e., your percentage cap drops to 70%, said Borson. So if you're a small club like Brentford, you then get in the Conference League and your cap's at 70%. That's really difficult because you haven't got the associated revenue jump that some clubs could get from the Champions League, or would get. Brentford's next fixture of the season take on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. But anyway, yes, so let's get past all that. We've done that now. And did I get to that? I didn't even click on this. Sorry about this, guys. But yeah, this is what obviously I've already told you what it said anyway. So it could be an issue if we get into Europe, but we're not saying we will. If we do, we cross that bridge when we come to it. But you know, I'm of the opinion we'll probably get. I'm not sure we'll finish fifth, but maybe a top 7. I think we could finish 7th, you know, and get into Europe that way. That's good enough, I think. But anyway, let's go on, carry on, and get off of that. And I'm gonna bring Hanno on, and we get into talking about this game.
Okay, well, Rain is warming that up a bit, so let's go. Let's get to the bullet for it. I saw that there was a
bit of noise there in the background.
Town. So I don't know what it's got, but maybe we'll learn a thing or two.
Are you there, Hanno?
Can I just get one ticket?
You there?
What do they got here? Oh, yeah.
I hear a lot of noise there, man. In the background, a lot of noise. Not talking, man. Try and sort that out there, Hanno. I don't know what's going on there. Be up to you, David, as well. David's in here. David Hutchinson. Hi, Mr. B. Bro, I don't think Newcastle will come back to the second leg at Man City 2-0 down. No, probably not. I think it's advantage City at the moment. But you never know. You never know. You'd have to not concede another one or two, to come back and score. Well, you've got to score 3, really. Do you think Newcastle? Well, yeah, I already said that. You probably have to not concede and get 3 goals, really. Well, 3 or 4 if you could. But yeah, I'm not sure that'll happen. I think City are pretty much through at the moment. While I'm waiting for Hanno there, he knows what's happening with there because he might be ready now to talk.
Buddy,
you there, Hanno? You there? You there, mate?
Sorry, but it's kind of how we felt when we found like the castle that you were in.
Yeah.
Whoops, it's gonna be our.
Oh right, he's still not ready. Anyway, I'll talk about. We're going to the bees while I'm waiting for him to get that sorted out. Anyway, for the team, I think obviously. Oh yeah, I was going to do actually a bit of injury news. Let's try and quickly see if there is any injury news. Match preview. Right. Right. Is there any injury news? Let's get to that. John Brooks is in charge, the referee. Simon Bennett and Neil Davis are the assistants. Fourth official, Tony Harrington, VAR, Stuart Atwell. Yes, remember this one, 2-2, which was obviously last year, September last year. Carvalho come up with the equaliser in injury time to make it 2-2. Because we were 1-0 up, and then of course we were 2-1 down. But got it back to 2-2 in injury time. I remember it well. At the G-Tech, of course. Fabio Carvalho scored a dramatic stoppage time equaliser as Brentford and Chelsea shared the spoils at G-Tech Community Stadium in September. The Bees went into the break ahead through Kevin Charder following a superb ball over the top of the defence from Jordan Henderson. Cole Palmer and Moises Caicedo turned the game around, only for Carvalho to finish from close range. In the 93rd minute, after Christopher Ayer had flicked a Sharda long throw to the back post. And of course, we all know what's happened with Carvalho now. A lot's changed from then. He's also got an ACL injury, so out for the rest of the season, unfortunately. But that was one of the things he did do, impact on the team, scoring that equaliser against Chelsea. But yeah, let's go to right. Bobby Vincent of Football London has explained how the Blues are likely to set up for Saturday's Premier League clash at Stamford Bridge. Nothing too dissimilar to how Maresca set up. Rossini likes to play a 4-2-3-1 formation, but that shape quickly changes to almost a 3-2-2-3. Yeah, 3-2-2-3 there. When Chelsea had the ball, he told us earlier this week, one of the fullbacks, usually the left back, will advance up the pitch and slot into one of the number 10 roles. Rossini is trying to make the Blues more intense, but in terms of possession, he wants his side to be controlled and patient in their build-up. And so, obviously, I want Hanno to talk more about this guy. He was manager at Hull and I think had some at Fulham, and then, of course, was at Salzburg away in France. So it'd be interesting to see. Hold on, have I brought that up? Shit, I haven't, have I? Hold on a minute. Right. Yeah, let's see what Hanno's got to say about all this. Hopefully he's there now. We'll bring him in. Are you there this time, Hanno? Are you there?
Yes, Steve. Apologies.
Yeah. No worries, man. But I wonder what happened there. Because I kept going to you, there was a load of noise in the background, and then you weren't saying nothing. What's going on, you know?
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say anything.
Oh, no worries, bro.
Apologies.
Anyway, happy New Year to you, and hope you're
Happy
well,
New
my
Year
friend.
to you, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What do you think of it so far, the year? I mean, you've got this guy in now. Maresca's gone. Do you think you'll do something under Rossini?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even watch the Charlton game. So tonight's gonna be the first time I'm gonna see him. Of what I know, he likes to play some weird stuff. Like he played one of the left backs up against Charlton in like the further forward in terms of midfield wise. And so he's one of these young guys that play players almost out of position all the time, of what I can gather. But I haven't watched him a lot. He does tweak his formation a lot in terms of then it's a 4-3-3, then it's this, then it's that. So yeah, I'm honestly I'm gonna learn him as well. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Right. Well, yeah, it's saying there a bit about the formation. He's saying nothing too dissimilar to how Maresca set up. He likes to play a 4-2-3-1, but that shape quickly changes to almost a 3-2-2-3 or 3-2-2-3 when Chelsea had the ball. One of the fullbacks, usually left back, would advance up the pitch and slot into one of the number 10 roles.
Yeah, like Atta did this. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
Steve, it's not something that you would have seen in your day. That's for sure.
Right. No, probably not. But yeah.
Like,
did you
imagine Sir Alex or Matt Busby and them lot coming up with 3-2-2-3. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane. It's crazy stuff. Like, he's
Yeah.
got experience in England. That's probably the only positive that I can take from it. He did manage Hull. Who else did? Yeah, he managed Hull, and I think someone else in England.
Yeah, I thought Fulham. Was he do Fulham for a little while? I thought.
I'd have been. I don't know.
Or Derby.
I know.
Derby.
Yeah, Derby.
Yeah.
That's all. Derby.
Yeah.
So he has experience. He worked with Brighton on a 23, so you can see the resemblance why we took him.
Yeah.
Brighton. So
yeah, and then obviously Strasbourg is the one where he's been there a while. Well, a fair while, hasn't he?
to be fair, I don't think he has. I think this is his second season. This season was his second season.
Yeah, so. But isn't it that they're your pet? Is it like a twin club or something, brother club to you or something?
Yeah, twin club.
Yeah.
Twin club.
So obviously they know they could see there that he was up to it. He'd be good for the role. I mean, obviously, would you say though he's still almost a rookie though? Is he like another Arteta?
Yeah, he's very much a rookie.
Probably better than Arteta, you would say. Really.
Look, Arteta, and you've managed close to 8 seasons, 7 seasons in the Premier League. Like, Rosinha is not there yet.
No.
So yeah.
No, but you don't think he'd do the mistakes that Arteta, because he still looks. He's been there that long, but he still fucks up, doesn't he, Arteta? And do you think Rosinha would do the same thing? Or?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that he doesn't. Like,
no,
we've seen the weird tactics he does, like putting a left back 10 position. I imagine if Keith Edwards put who's the Brentford left back?
Left back. Well, we generally have either Henry or Hickey at left back.
Imagine one of them playing like up front with you guys.
Well, we do have Henry going forward, and he does bomb forward. So
no, but like consistently being up front.
Oh right, like playing as a striker, really. Yeah, similar. It's sort of like a striker.
Like he plays the left backs as number 10s. Like, imagine one of your left backs just a bit deeper than a striker.
Yeah. I know you're not the real Ethan and Ranieri, I should say. No, you're not that, but I don't think he'd be going on this sort of channel to talk about things. Pro footballer, but I know. But yeah, I know who you are because you've been on the other ones I've gone on other channels. But yeah, So are you going to be fairly confident with this guy that you're going to do something? You can win something under him, or
I'm just gonna see how it goes. That's my own thing. Like, it's basically a free hit, in my opinion. Like, for me, like, see what it does. If it does something good, cool, happy days. Does something bad, like, it is what it is. Like, at this stage, I'm just so like, because of our owners, like, I know they're gonna sack him eventually. That's the thing. Even if he does good. My thing is just do good, and if you win me over, you win me over. Like, I'm still gonna back him, but I'm not gonna be like, Rossoneri is the next Pep, he's the next Klopp.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
I don't you ever get another one like them somehow. But I mean, he's got to do his job, and he'd be given a bit of time, wouldn't he? to do so?
Probably probably give 2 seasons, I would say, closer to 2
Mm.
seasons.
Yeah, you never know. You might be. I mean, look, you won 2 trophies under Maresca, didn't you? So
Yeah.
you know,
So
if he wins something for you, I mean, it's a success, isn't it?
well, if
I
we can
mean,
win the League Cup, that'd be great, honestly.
yeah, but
So I think
is he officially in
that's
charge
the
for that? Is he officially in
oh,
charge for that tonight, Hanno?
yeah, he's in charge. So
Right, so he'll pick the team tonight and whatever
yeah,
formation or whatever else. He'll do all that tonight with them.
yep. He done the same in the Charlton game, FA Cup. So this will be
Right.
set.
That was his system and team and whatever.
Yeah,
All right. Oh, cool.
The biggest, like, it's gonna be a big occasion, like his first game at Stamford Bridge, like against Arsenal in a cup game. Like, if you want to make a statement, if you want to win some of the fans over,
Yeah.
convince them of your type of football, then today is the day. Beat Arsenal, which we haven't done since 2017.
Yeah.
At the bridge, win at the bridge, do
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah, and I think in terms of the first few games, I think it might help us because people won't know. Like, coaches might not know what to expect completely. Um. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think even for this Brentford game, I feel like we could do something up against you. Um, I think I don't think we lose against you guys. I know you guys are in good form. That's our biggest problem. Like, you guys are in very good form.
Yeah, we're
And
fifth in the
Brentford,
Premier. Who'd have thought we'd be
right?
fifth? I never thought we'd be fifth, Hanno, in the Premier. I never really did think that.
Are you?
Um, I don't think we're finished there. Probably not. But I'd like us to finish that top 7. I'm quite confident that we can finish, in the top 7. That'd be amazing.
I don't know. To be fair, there's still a lot of football to be played. But when last did you lose?
Oh God, when did we lose? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, well, it's
Oh,
been
you've been no.
Arsenal,
Your last loss was Tottenham in the league.
Tottenham.
So
Yeah, that was away. Yeah.
drew off Leeds, beat Wolves, beat Bournemouth, drew off Tottenham,
Beat
beat
Everton.
Everton.
Well,
That Everton game, honestly, I was surprised. Beat
then Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Yeah, I was surprised with that. To be honest, we beat Sunderland. I thought that'd be tough, but we did beat them.
How many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6,
6
7
games
goals.
unbeaten, and you've got 4 out of 6 wins. So,
But if you include the FA Cup as well, we won that 2-0.
That's 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
So, and that is what it only takes in the Premier League. That's how rubbish the Premier League's been. Like, just won 5 games in a row, and look where Brentford are. Like, you guys were 12th, 13th, around there.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
And then just 5 wins in a row, you
Yeah,
are
man.
5th.
Yeah, and then it can easily go the other way. If we start losing 1 or 2, we're right back down there,
Yeah.
So,
that's the big thing with the Premier League. Like, it's so rubbish that if you just won 5 games in a row, you quickly go up there. So, yeah.
Thing is, I'm a bit more confident this time because we were poor away from home last year. We'd only won 2 away last year. And so when we come into this new year, we won, I think, is it 2 or 3? 3, I think. 3 away games. So we've actually won at least 3, I think. So
yeah, you've played. You haven't played since this winning run, 7 games winning, 7 game unbeaten run. Prem wise, you guys have won 1, 2, 3 away games. So if you include the FA Cup.
So that's why I'm slightly more confident we can maybe do something at the bridge, you know. I do feel.
I think that the one thing that's gonna be interesting is gonna be how Rosinha has set up our defense against the long throws, because of course that's how you guys scored your goals and stuff. Symbolic defending from us. So how is he gonna deal with that? Because clearly Maresca and them didn't have a plan for it. So yeah,
It'd be this guy in goal, wouldn't it? Sanchez, you would think?
probably. It's we'll have to see tonight what it goes with, but probably.
Yeah, it might depend on injuries, if you get any injuries or whatever. Or
I just think might be we fancies because he did side Jorgensen up against Shelton, but like Sanchez has been decent this season. So except for a bit of 1 or 2 games, he's been all right.
Okay. Well, I always thought Sanchez was your more regular keeper, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. Of course, new manager, so I don't know.
Yeah, you know, what he might feel he looks better, and he sees something in training maybe about your goalie and whatever. If Jorgensen looks better than Sanchez or whatever, but what about what do you think of the? Is it going to be Cucurella? But he'd been banned, wasn't he, Cucurella, for was it 2 or 3 games?
How long's his ban? Suspension. Okay, so only got 1 game.
Oh right, I thought he had about 2 or 3, but
no. The thing is, because it was only like last man. Like you got a red card for last man. It's not something reckless or anything like that.
So he might play on Saturday.
Probably Cucurella, yeah. We will probably play Cucurella.
Who else there do you think will be playing?
You'll scroll down.
Right.
Not one of those 2, I doubt.
Reece James,
Not
Gusto.
one of those 2. Centre backs will probably be Chalaba and Chalaba. You know what? Is Fofana back? I don't think Fofana will be back. So I think he's gonna play Chalaba and Badashile, I think, together. Then probably Gusto.
Right.
Does he play James at right back? So he go and play. I don't know. Let's just go with what I think. I'll go Gusto. At right back. Midfield wise, I think he will go James and James Caicedo. Who else? James Caicedo. Santos. James Caicedo Santos. I think they will go with that midfield 3.
Right.
Then up front, I think we'll go the lap. The lap. Esteval Kittens. I'm just picking some random players.
So what about Cole Palmer? Will he be playing or?
Well, he's not gonna play in the Arsenal game. It seems like so. I don't know.
You still got Mudryk there. I thought he kicked him out. He's not playing anymore anywhere, is he? Or because he done that? Was it performance enhancing drugs or something? He was having, wasn't he, or something? Mudryk. I'm surprised if he's still there. You still there, Hanno? You there, mate? You there? You there? You there, buddy? Oh, I don't know what's going on there. You can't hear me, I think. Anyway, yeah, we'll go through this when he sorts that out. Because he couldn't hear me there, I don't think. Anyway, he wasn't on mute, was he? Oh, I don't know. He's gone. Don't know what's happened there. We'll wait and see when he comes back, guys. Yeah, we just wait a bit. Yeah, so I didn't know Schweiz Mudryk's still there, but as he's saying there, Estefan, got Garnacho as well. You got quite a lot of choices, haven't they? Options there. But we'll see what Hanno thinks. He's gone. Hold on a minute, guys. I'll just quickly check what's going on here, where he's gone. He's back now. Right. Are you there? You there, mate?
Apologies.
Yeah.
My computer just giving me problems, but yeah, I'm back.
No worries, bro. So what you was going on about saying what the team was, and I was on about Mudryk. I thought he'd gone, hadn't he? You got rid of him, didn't you? He was on before. He was on drugs or something when he some sort of performance enhancing something, whatever. I know you.
Don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I know. I could definitely hear you, bro.
Okay.
I can hear you. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I've definitely got it up high the volume. Not on mute, am I? No. Yeah, everything's good there, bro. Hold on, I'll just go out and come back and see what's going on. Oh, right. Can you hear me there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Apologies.
I know what. No worries, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought you got rid of Mudryk or whatever because he had that performance enhancing drugs or something.
No, we didn't get rid of him. He just...
Oh,
right. What do you call it? Just banned. He should be back in this month.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah.
So he's going to carry on playing still.
Seems like it.
What about Garnacho there? Would you put him in as well, or
No.
is he going to play?
So my wingers are Giddens, Esteval, and the Lap. That's my front three.
Right. Is there anyone with any injury issues you know of as well, players or?
Probably Palmer might be, and for Fofana, I think.
Oh right, okay. So they could be missing then. So they're probably missing tonight for Arsenal, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, they are missing for Arsenal, so assuming they are for Brentford. So,
right,
but
okay.
they might be back.
Well, I think whatever. I suppose you got a lot of dangerous players, really. On their day, I mean, you could say they're almost individuals, don't always play as a team. That's the problem, isn't it, with Chelsea?
Yeah.
Do you think? Pardon me. Do you think? When they get together, they will play more as a team? I mean, with Rosenior there now, do you think he'll get them unite them more as a team?
Hopefully. It's not that it was a problem under Maresca, but it might just be that there's a bit more, like the players are more up for every game, might be. So
yeah. Well, there's no doubt in your talent you got there. You have got a lot of talented players, so it could be a tough one for us, really. But I just feel if you got some really, say you got, I think Palmer's a real danger. So I'm glad he's going to be out, to be honest. If you got like, say, I always feared Neto because not Neto, well, Neto as well, but Pedro. I fear because he was getting a lot of goals. I think he scored against us for Brighton a few times. So I always feared him. I think even Delap could score. He's capable of a goal. When he scored in that, did he score in your last game or the game before?
He scored in our last game, but not last game, Fulham. But he should have also scored. Should have scored twice. So probably should have had a hat trick in that game, but take a double. He missed one set and then actually, he missed one, and then one of them was off chance. Basically, like if you strike it well and on target, it probably goes in. Like it's one of them. It's not like a big chance, but he had one big chance on one with the keeper, and he tried to chip the keeper, like dink it instead of hitting it.
Yeah, I mean, for somebody he's been out injured a bit, and then he's also had suspension as well, hasn't he? At times, so he's actually still scoring goals. So that's pretty good to come back and still do that. So I would fear him slightly as well. I think definitely Neto can be a danger on his day. His quality as well.
But it's been so frustrating.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've got one or two like that as well. It can be frustrating. You either do something brilliant one day and do nothing another day, So, but yeah, I just feel I feel this could be a tough one. I mean, I rate that young guy there, Esteval. I think he looks good. Another real talent. You bring him through there. You never know. He seems like he could come up with something, a bit of quality every now and again.
Bit of X factor. That's the big thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Garnacho and Neto probably lack that X factor, and he has that. So, and you want that in a player. I think you want that in any player, if it's defender, attacker, or midfielder. You just want a bit of extra X factor, Because
would you say they're the ones we have to watch out for?
I would say Esteval, João Pedro if it comes on, and Cole Palmer really, those are really the only ones. I think you should be fine with Gittins and Garnacho. Like, you should be able to handle them. The lab, I think the centre backs are good enough to handle him. Because you guys do still play a back three, so yeah, you should be able to handle him.
Yeah, so but you'd say that? Would you say that was your strongest lineup? Would you say if you play them on Saturday, or do you think probably say that you obviously missed Palmer,
But
so that would be quite?
I think Palmer is still in our best 11. The thing is, I don't know how this manager plays and how that relates to us, but our best 11. That's the big thing. Because I don't know, it could be what I said, but maybe that doesn't suit the way he wants to play. Like under Maresca, Neto was probably in his eyes that was part of our best 11. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be tough. Really, whoever you play is going to be. It's going to be a hard one for us, but
I think it's going to be hard for us as well because
you can.
I'm not sure how we use of the low block. So yeah.
I mean, for our team, well, this is pretty obvious. It's that have to be a rocket science to work out if he Kelleher in goal. As usual, and I think he's having a great season now, Kelleher. I thought he was a bit shaky to start with. He wasn't quite at his best when he first came in, but I think he's really excelled now as a keeper. And he's come out from behind. He was behind Alisson. Don't forget, for Liverpool, more second keeper there behind him. And then he's come out from behind him, and I think you see what talent he's got as a keeper. He's quality, and he's a real upgrade on Flecken, because Flecken before, I don't know why we bought him. He was an absolute shithole keeper. I don't know why we bought him, but anyway, we got a major upgrade with this man. So he's always going to be in goal. And let's move on. We go to our defence, and as you say, I think we'll either have Hickey or Henry at the back. I would go. I always keep saying we should go with Henry because he's a proper left back, but he puts Hickey there most of the time, and I think he's more right back, Aaron Hickey. But he does okay at left back, but I don't think he's naturally left-footed. I think Henry's a quality player. He bombs forward. He's got that pace as well. He can intercept at the back. I've always thought he's quality. Henry is this fitness issue, injury. Has been his problem. But I think he's amazing, and I hope he stays fit. And he's quality. I kept saying one day he played left back for England, but then of course he now plays for Jamaica. So he never played for England at left back, but unfortunately. But yeah, so obviously we'll have probably maybe Ayer again at centre back, because he seems to be playing there more often than not. Or Vandenberg. Vandenberg played in the FA Cup. He came back there. Obviously Collins, I would say, at centre back as usual. And of course this man here, Coyote, as well. He'll be at right back. Another real danger to you with the long throws, of course, as well. And bombs forward, just like Henry does. It really goes forward well. Very athletic, good at one-on-ones, tackling. and you know, he's you know, we got some good players there. We got you know, Coyote is quality. I think we signed a brilliant player here. You know, that long throw, you know, is amazing. That long throw.
Hopefully he's injured for this game. Cannabis is he injured? Like, just pick up a knock because I don't want to face the long balls.
Well, I know you're gonna have to deal with
Don't
it.
get ACL or anything. Just go into your farm, like get a cut or something, so you can't play.
Yeah, I'm glad that the opposition fear our players. I mean, and that is why I suppose they're after them. They're after our players, these bigger teams, and it always seems to be the way. And I hate that in a way, but I feel it's a compliment in another way as well that they like our players. You know, but you know, I want to keep hold of most of these, and I wish we can keep him at least for a couple more seasons or something. Before he gets really, you know, somebody's going to really come in and do a big bid, I think, and he'll be going probably. But you know, we got him from Fiorentina. We initially on loan and then bought him permanently. And I think he's an amazing player. He's getting better every time. I think every time I see him, you know, he's improving. And that long throw is a major weapon. You know, it really is. So. You know, it's hard to defend against. I don't think many teams have still learned how to do it, how to defend against it. So, you know, that'll always be something that's come back into fashion. The long throw, hasn't it? You know, for a while it disappeared, but now it's come back, and what a threat it's been. You know, it's led to goals. We got a lot of goals off that long throw. So. You know, it don't matter how it happens, how you score it. It don't matter, does it? As long as you score, and we get them off a long throw. So what? So, but yeah, I think that'd be our defence. Probably Coyote, probably Hickey or Henry, and Vandenberg or Ayer with Collins. I would say would be our defence. And the midfield. Possibly Henderson, or I think Jensen has been playing well, but he plays him more in the FA Cup, I think. So he'll probably bring Henderson back, I would say. I don't know if you read that about Onyeka, he wants to play for Man United. I thought we'll let him go. I'm not bothered about him. He's not really great for us, I don't think. I don't think he's been that special. So I'd let him go to Man United. I mean, if Man United want to buy him, it's up to them, isn't it? But, you know, I doubt if they will. But, you know, I'm not that bothered about him, Hanno. I don't think he's that great. So let him go. I think Yarmouk's been, actually, Yarmouk, I should say. That's actually his name, not Yarmouk. I thought he's getting a bit better as well. I rate this young man. He seems to be growing into it now. He's played a lot of games. He scored one goal, of course, scored the other day against Sunderland. His first ever goal. So, you know, I think he's doing all right. I think he'll probably play. I love Damsgaard to play because he's a real threat as well. Class, you know, world-class player, distribution. We need that against you, I think, that sort of attacking flair. Arsene. I think this guy has improved amazingly since he's come back from injury. Vitaly Yanel has been great lately. Whether he'd play against you, I'm not sure. But he's been playing a lot lately, so I would think he will. And he's been amazing. I think he's best I've seen him for a long while, this Yanel. But I actually think there's a hidden agenda there, Hannah. I think he wants to move. Because I think he's out of contract pretty much soon. So I think he's playing for a move, to be honest. Because I haven't seen him play this well for blooming ages, basically. So do you think that's possible he's looking for the move?
It is. It's always possible. So, yeah.
But, well, I rate the guy. He's good. Should we give him a new contract? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Possible. We could, but and then we get to the forwards and Mr. Thiago there. What a season he's having! Hell of a season. 17 goals. Who knew, eh? We got the new, apparently the new Tony. I think he's better than Tony myself. But,
No, he's doing very well. Very, very well, Igor Thiago. And he's going to be your main man.
Yeah.
Stop.
So, yeah, do you think you can stop him, Anna?
I think so. Well, without defenders, I don't think so. But yeah,
he's got to be to stop. He's a big guy. He's a very big guy, strong. He's got a good touch actually for a big lad, and a big quick turn of pace as well. You don't think he looks really quick, but once he gets going, he's fast. So you got to be careful of him really. And I think he could be in the Brazil team, didn't you? The Brazil team for the World Cup.
Is he Brazilian?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Brazil. I did not think it was Brazilian. Yeah. He can probably make a case for himself. That's why he's doing so good. He's a Brazilian. No wonder.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, look, they haven't had a proper number 9 for a while, have they, Brazil? Would you say?
So
it's done
something. They can definitely make it. He has a good chance.
He hasn't played for him. He ain't had a cap yet for Brazil. It's amazing to think that, isn't it? That he hasn't had a cap for Brazil yet. But I had no idea he would be this great. To be honest, I always see bits of him at Club Brugge when he was playing there. Saw clips, and I knew he had some sort of good scoring ability, but I never really knew he was this good. And of course, he had that bad injury when he come here, and that didn't help. He got an injury in a friendly, what was it, against Wimbledon, and then he was out for the whole season. So we didn't know how good he'd be. We never see much. I think he came back for maybe, what was it, how many games? 4 or 5 games or something, if that. And didn't really do anything because he was still recovering from that and got injured again. So, now we're seeing a full season. Let's see, he's producing now. And, 17 goals, only behind like Haaland, isn't he? And the other, what's the other players? He's behind Kane, I think, and then is it Mbappe? He's behind in Europe and all that.
Mbappe, Haaland, Kane, and then probably Thiago. It's probably 4th on that list right now. So, and he's doing very good this season. So, yeah.
That's a real threat for you there, Hanno. He really is. So I don't know how you'll do well to stop him, whoever your centre back.
Oh, don't know what happened, but yeah, seems like Steve just probably a network issue. But yeah, Thiago's got to be a big threat for us. I don't know how we stop him because we haven't been able to stop the long throws, and now we haven't been able to stop much strikers turning up against us. So yeah, it's gonna be a big problem. Thiago.
Sorry about that. It's my turn this time to go off. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm back. So let's carry on with this and get through this, and then we'll do predictions, of course. But I just see what my team would be. As you say, I think he's going to be up for it. He's going to be in playing because we rested him for the FA Cup. Really, he didn't play any part there, so I'm sure he's definitely going to be playing here at Chelsea against Chelsea at Chelsea. So definitely, I don't know why we're going to Rico Henry. I didn't want to go to him. Right, forwards. Come on, get to the. They're so slow, this bloody thing sometimes. Wi-Fi. Come on. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, Igor Thiago definitely up front. Sharda, I would think could play as well. Another one you don't know. He's sometimes can do things, great things, and sometimes he won't. So if you get him on his good day, he could be very threatening to you as well, Kevin Sharda. He's quick. He's got great spring, great leap, heading. He got a hat trick. Was against Bournemouth. He got a hat trick as well. So. And Thiago got a hat trick against Everton. So we got players that can get hat tricks, Hanno. How about, would you think a hat trick against Chelsea for one of these?
No, thank you. You can get it in your next game. Just skip our game.
Well, I actually can't remember who we got. I think we got Forest after this. I think it's Forest.
Yeah, save it all for Forest. Like, championship class and all that. 2 championship teams.
Yeah, true. Old Dice, yeah. He won't be happy, but who cares? But yeah, so so that's quite threatening. That's quite a lot of danger there. And what about our new striker? He may play, Kaya Furo, that we got in as well from Club Brugge. He may play as well. Maybe as a sub. I don't know, because we got him through the door. We got the signing done. It's all confirmed. So he's eligible for this game. So he could, in theory, play this game at some stage. He could come on. Unknown, he's an unknown threat, if you could say, maybe. Because, he only actually got 2 goals at Club Brugge, but he's got a lot of promise. We apparently another gem in the making. 6 foot 3 inches of him, 18 years old, at 6 foot 3 inches. He's a big lad. So we're going to see. We're going to see what he can do. Maybe he might do something against Chelsea. So
hopefully it doesn't.
No, it would be great.
Like I say, save it for Forest, man. You guys can swap up for a 7-0. Like, Foro can get a goal. Thiago can get a trick. Shara can get a trick. So yeah, should we get it?
No, I think we might do it at Chelsea, mate. I think we get some there. Why not? We may even have Ratara back as well. You never know.
He could come back. He's been decent. He's been decent for you, man.
Yeah. Reece Nelson probably won't play, so he won't do a lot anyway. Probably if he did play, so probably more likely injured again anyway. So King Lewis Potter, I think, is good. Another one I rate. He's doing well. Scored lately. Scored in the FA Cup. Hit the bar as well. So yeah, he's doing really well. We got a few threats there, man. I don't know whether Nunez will play, Gustavo Nunez. No one yet to have a play a lot of minutes, play a lot, but we'll see. I think this Ramel Donovan looks a talent. He scored in the FA Cup. He didn't score. What am I talking about? He won a penalty, I should say. And he looked good, actually. He looked really good. So I think we got some real threat there for you,
No, you do have, of course. Like, you're not in the top half of the table for no reason. So Yeah.
So I think that you should be scared of this, of some of these. So
No, we should be. That's why we should take this game very seriously.
no, I'm sure you will. Though. I'm sure you will, bro.
Hopefully we do.
You've got to. Any team that are fifth in the table, and we are. Whether you can say, well, we deserve to be. I think we do. I think we've been amazing. I had no idea we could be that, especially after the Arsenal defeat 2-0. We looked poor. We looked absolutely poor in that game away. I know it's Arsenal, but you still want to go there and compete, and we didn't. We didn't compete, Hanno. We were bad, and against Spurs as well away. And I thought that's something I wanted us to do well against, our ex-manager. I really wanted us to perform there. And I think Spurs were there for the taking as well. You look how bad they are, what they're doing. They are really poor, and they're down, a long way down there. So, how we didn't do anything against them, but after that, I thought we were going to struggle. I had no idea we'd do this. Get up to fifth. I'm really surprised. Under Andrews in his first season, really a rookie manager, really. And look what he's doing,
Yeah, he's doing bets.
Because we lost. I thought Thomas Frank was one of our best managers we'd had for a while, and incredible manager. And then to lose him and then get somebody, I was hoping we'd go for like a bigger manager, a bigger name, possibly. We had obviously talks with Big Ange. I'm glad we didn't go for him because we might not have been in this position with him, to be honest.
Yeah.
So now it looks like it's a good decision that we got Andrews in. We promoted from within. And you think about he's only really had was it NK Dons? He had some sort of coaching role. Republic of Ireland, I think he had a little bit there. Did he have anything maybe with Birmingham? I think as well, but nothing really much, And he was a set piece coach, and he's working out as a proper manager now, proper coach. So
yeah, so
I think he's learning as well. He's learning because to begin with, I wasn't sure he was good. But in the first few matches we played, we were terrible against Forest in that first game. And I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be a really bad season, a rocky season for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time, I think he's improved what he's doing. I think he could be negative. He was almost a very negative manager. But now I think he's learned to play a bit more attacking more lately. So I think we're looking better now. We're looking more of a unit, playing better football.
Yeah,
so,
you are.
I'm quite confident now. As you say, I'm not sure. I don't think we will finish fifth. I don't think this is going to happen. But I think at least seventh. I'd be happy with seventh or eighth, maybe, or something. Seventh.
Yeah, try to get Europe because that's gonna give you at least a bit of money, even if you don't go far in Europe. It's a step. It shows a improvement. So
yeah, why not? But anyway, so what's your prediction for this, Hanno? What are you going for?
I'm gonna go 2-2.
Oh, right. Desmond. A few goals.
Same score. So yeah.
Ah, right. Well, I suppose if we want to settle for a point, maybe, but I just think we can go that bit better. I think we can nick a win at you lot. I really do.
Win is strong.
Yeah, I just think we can. Our away form has picked up amazingly. As I say, what was it? What did we say? we'd won unbeaten in 4, was it 5 or something games?
Unbeaten in 7 games.
7, sorry, yeah, 7. So really, it's quite possible we can win. I mean, I'm actually going to go. I don't think it'd be a massive amount. We're not going to win by a load, but I think maybe a 2-1 to us.
2-1. Maybe like we screw up. I could say it. Could definitely say it. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're totally wallop you lot. I don't think that'd be the case, but I think it will be fairly close-ish. But I just feel we got that. We got Thiago and we got Chada. We got a lot of good attacking players that could maybe add a goal or two, and the midfield, of course. So Henderson's only scored 1 goal all season, his first goal. But he could possibly get one. Damsgaard even is due a goal. So, we have got players that can come up with a goal. Lewis Potter. So, I just think there's a possibility we can nick it. I really do.
No, there is, but I don't know.
So you're going
like
to
home, so why not? Like, why not? Like, I don't mind you in your position, like you're on form, but so yeah, but 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, I just think I'm hoping, quietly confident, we'll get a win here at the bridge. So that would be incredible if we can do that, guys. I don't know if anyone's doing the live chat. I don't think there is now, but if anyone wants to put a prediction in or anything, their score, you're welcome to. Please follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and sub to Mr. B Hive Football Chat. Keep smashing those likes, guys. Keep subbing if you're new. Guys, many thanks. And I'm up to 206 now subs, so it's still going up. Yeah.
Come on.
Get me to 250 now. At milestone, guys. Come on. You can do it,
What's the target for end of the year? What, 400?
Sorry?
400 by 2027?
Oh,
500?
Oh, mate. Oh, man. I'd love that. I really would. But I don't know. I mean, subs aren't the be all and end all, but, it's always good to keep getting them, isn't it? You always feel like you're achieving something, getting these subs. You're working well and you're getting your content out and, you're achieving all this. It's good. It's a good thing to get, isn't it? So, I know you as well. But have you got much coming up, Hanno, as well? Because I know you haven't done a lot lately, have you?
So currently there's an F1 watch along, Senegal versus Egypt.
Oh, right.
Then later tonight I'll do Chelsea Arsenal, and then also Nigeria Morocco. So yeah, people cover that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been doing the AFCON a lot in that lately, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it on? It's the semi-finals, isn't it now? That is it?
Yeah, semi-finals.
So who are you saying in that? It's Nigeria in it, and that. Or?
So Nigeria, Morocco is on the one side, and Senegal, Egypt on the other side. So yeah.
Oh right. So yeah, you got. That's why it's all about Nyeka, because he's playing for Nigeria. So. But he said he wants to go to Man United. Well, I thought let him. I don't care. I don't think he's been that great for us. So. I'm not that bothered about losing him, but yeah. Who do you think would be in the final? Do you think it'd be Morocco, Egypt, or something? Or?
So I think the winner comes from the Morocco-Nigeria game, personally.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Morocco
because they're gonna buy the refs. They always do. flipping cheats.
Yeah.
Nigeria. As much as I don't like them, they have played probably the best football all tournament. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's who. You know, Kaya Furo, our new player. He can play for them, Nigeria. So he's eligible to play there. Because he's the son of a former Nigerian international, the one we just signed. I can't think of the guy's name, but he's his dad played. I think it was in 2000 or something. In the what was it? The one in 2000. It wasn't the World Cup, but I know it was something he played in. So his dad was an international, so he's obviously eligible to play as well. He can play for Belgium or Nigeria. So
yeah.
But yeah. So do you think? I think if Egypt. What about Egypt? Because you got obviously
Egypt,
everything there.
Egypt have been scamming their way through this whole tournament. So,
Oh, right.
Up against, they played. Who did they play in the knockouts? Who did Egypt play?
Is it like Burkina Faso or whatever? Or who were they playing?
No, they didn't. No, Burkina Faso won Egypt. That was it Egypt that played Burkina Faso. Let's check. So up against Benin. Up against Benin, that game was going towards penalties. It was 1-1 till extra time. And then only close to the end, like Egypt scammed 2 goals. Up against Ivory Coast, Egypt destroyed Ivory Coast in the first half. Like it was 3-1 or 3. It was like 3-1 in the first half or anything, something like that at half time. Ivory Coast came back, peppered them in the second half, but Egypt won 3-2. So I think Egypt got out to Senegal. Like Senegal have also played. Senegal and Nigeria have played the best football overall. So yeah.
Yeah, because there's some big teams like Senegal, Ivory Coast. They're big teams as well, aren't they? So they're I'm not surprised like Senegal have done well and all that. So but like Burkina Faso have done okay because that's who Ouattara plays for, and so we've obviously got him back now, but they obviously went out, but
they got smoked. I was surprised that they got smoked so badly. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, that's good that you're covering them. That's good. But obviously, I think we're going to bounce, mate. Anyway, because I want to get on do something. I've got to do something now. I've got to get something to eat and whatever. And then I may do another stream later. I might do a transfer one or something. Want to talk more about other new transfers coming through. Big up to you, Mel, as well. Big up, Mr. B and Hanno. Yeah.
Hope you're well.
You're going well there, Mel.
Yep.
And
the United TV. Be up to yourself.
Rich. Yeah, be up to you, Rich, as well. Be up to you, my friend. Brilliant. Yeah, so I might do another transfer one later because we may be getting this other one from Lazio. What's his name now? I can't think of his name. Hold on a minute, I'll get it up in a minute. What's his name again? Matteo something. So I've never heard of him, but apparently he's only like 23 and really quality. Apparently, good winger. I think he can be a number 9 as well. Right, yeah, it's this one. Hold on a minute. And they reckon he's close to signing. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Matteo Cancellieri. Close to joining Brentford for 18 million.
18 million is a lot for you guys.
Yeah. Lazio want to replace him with Vasco's Rayan. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll see on that. I mean, we got one player through, so hopefully we can get him as well. That'd be great. I'll just bring it up quickly.
No, we can wrap up. Let's wrap up then. Save it for your stream.
Yeah, I'll just quickly show you. Yeah. So that's who it is there. Cancellieri. So he looks good actually. So I hope that happens. I really do. But anyway, thanks for coming on, Hanno. You're always welcome. Do you want to shout out your socials or anything, mate? Or
on the Sports Hub on all channels, on all socials. So yeah, on the Sports Hub, on all socials, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and if you want TikTok, but I'm not active on TikTok. But if you want to, yeah, you can do TikTok. But yeah.
Well, cool, nice one, bro, and good luck to you with your channel. Still, hope it carries on. What are you on? What subs are you on now?
862. So.
Yeah. Well, I've got a long way to go to get to that, but you're doing well, aren't you? So brilliant, man. More power to you with your channel, and keep it going, man. And thanks to everyone that's been watching live or on playback. Everyone in the live chat. So we're going to bounce, but thanks once again, guys. Thanks, everyone. We're out of here. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye.